record, and it didn't.
They're gonna miss our great cold open.
Sorry to everyone on YouTube who missed our great open, but cold open. But this is a good segue into saying that after this episode is live, it'll be uploaded to YouTube, where all of our other pre-preview episodes live. If you would like to revisit those and see how wrong we were and how bad and stupid our opinions were, you can go ahead and do that over on YouTube.
Well, listen, we're not always wrong, but we're definitely not always right either.
Yeah, 100%.
But hey, that's what the fun. That's part of the fun, now,
Yeah.
isn't it? All right, cool. Well,
All right.
did you have a good day? I haven't been home very long.
That's true. You haven't. We ate dinner and watched Jersey Shore, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, I had a good day. Good enough. Same old at work.
Fair.
Watched a lot of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh. And now we're Sabrina the Teenage Twitch. Let's get into it.
You're Sabrina the Teenage Bitch. Anyway, let's just run right through the card.
Holy shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little surprised that we're plowing through business as usual with all the stuff that's happening. But yeah, if you didn't know, we're still doing Night of Champions. It's still in Saudi Arabia, which is still right next to.
There's been some shit going on over there in the Middle East.
I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
Like,
for the past all of time,
yeah,
there's been some shit going on over there.
So, yeah,
it was just I'm not gonna lie. I fully expected them to move the event to the Performance Center, somewhere like easy to book, and have it be more of like a small, intimate audience.
Well, that would have been too thoughtful and caring of, the people who work for your company and make you all sorts of money. But,
it just seems a little bit
desperate.
It's an interesting choice to drag everyone over there.
Yeah.
But and that might have thank you, second to last boss, for the likes over on TikTok.
Nice.
Yeah. And yeah, so I think part of why this card might have changed a little bit over the last couple weeks might also be because of that reason. So let's just roll right in to the first one. Let's talk about Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I feel like finally,
right?
Karrion Kross, I feel like, has been kind of this like behind the scenes powerhouse. Like he's really, really over with the fans right now, but you wouldn't know that just watching WWE because he's very rarely on it. So I'm happy for him to have something to do. I think he's very thoughtful and purposeful with his character. In like a way that kind of reminds me of like Chelsea Green, where it's like there's a lot of thought put into it, and I just feel like he just needs that push to get. Sorry, what?
I said I agree.
Oh yeah, that push to get that started, because like wasn't at one point his T-shirt like the best-selling one in the WWE store?
It might still be. It's definitely up there. People are, popular. And I think that's kind of a sort of these, which I am a fan of, these sort of grassroots campaigns that they do for these superstars, which I'm like, hey, you know what? That's a really great way to like use your voice as a fan, as a consumer of this product, is to, go out and support them, But I agree. I've liked how they've used his character. Well, I like how they've used his character when they use his character. Yeah. And I do think that it's just interesting. It's like it almost feels like they're like, yeah, you can, we'll give you free reign to do your own thing, but it's got to be on social media. So it's like, because they don't really let him, he's not on TV much, but he is on every week. It's interesting, like, but he's not there often.
No, and he's just there for a little bit, and it usually doesn't really amount to anything. So I'm happy that he has a full dedicated one-on-one match with Sami Zayn, who is always really popular,
right?
Overseas in general, but specifically when we go to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Now here's the question. Is Sami gonna win this match? If you let's think about this story. I think Sammy will probably win.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the more interesting choice is to have Karrion Kross win. To have Karrion Kross be proven right. Or to prove Sami Zayn wrong.
I also think because we've kind of been like stalling on Karrion Kross's story. I don't know what that sound was. I think it's Bustelo playing in a bag. Because we've kind of been stalling on that story, I feel like a win over Sami Zayn would be a good way to kick that into gear. Yeah. It would be a good place to start.
You have a visitor.
Who is it? It's Keo. Hi, Keo. Anyway, so yeah, I agree. I think the expected thing is for Sammy to win. So because of that, I kind of want Karrion to win. I want to see what comes out of that.
But of course, we're making predictions here, Kendra. Do you predict that he will win?
Yeah, I'll predict it.
You know what? I'm also going to go Karrion Kross.
Whoa.
Because same thing you just said. Logic tells me that Sami Zayn will win. Mm-hmm. But I think there's a more interesting route to go. Yeah. And if fucking Triple H is all about, I'm calling you out, son.
Oh.
If he's about giving the fans what they want or what they least expect, how you do both, I don't know. I say Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
Get in there, brother.
I think that's a good idea.
So I'm going Kross.
He's going Kross. Crisscross.
Quass.
We're both going Kross, apparently. All right.
Don't get cross with me, fucko.
Well, okay. Anyway, okay, so that's that one. Let's talk. Girl, hold on. What the hell did I do? I clicked something. Okay.
You idiot.
I don't like this after work vibe that you're bringing.
What did I do?
You're being silly and goofy. This is serious business. Okay.
Listen, I'm burning up over here. It's fucking hot in here.
I turned the AC down. Listen, it's the middle of fucking summer. It's gonna take a little while for the AC to kick on. I turned it down.
Get a fan up in here. I'm wearing fucking joggers in the middle of fucking summer.
Whose choice was that?
Okay, it's mine, but still.
Because you ran out of time. Because you got home late.
Well, who's next? You're next.
All right. Thank God I don't have to talk about him today.
Oh, we're gonna talk about him, whether you like it or not.
Next, let's talk about a match that I'm very excited for. Mm-hmm. Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight.
Where the fuck was I?
I don't know.
That was made official.
That was last week.
Or was that on Monday?
Monday? What promotion are they on? I don't know.
They're on Raw.
Then it was Monday.
What?
No. Okay. Because Raquel interfered in that match.
Raquel had a match with Rhea, and
Roxanne interfered. Right? Is that how that worked? I don't remember.
Yes.
But
I didn't realize they made a match out of that.
After that, Rhea went up to, I guess,
Nick Aldis.
The other one, right?
No, Pierce has been gone. He's been vacationing in Puerto Rico or something.
Huh, good for him. She went to whoever, and was like, I want a match. I can't do an Australian accent, so I went for British. Sorry, guys.
I want a match. I want a match,
she
Nick.
She doesn't sound anything like that. I want a...
Crikey, Nick, give me a match.
Anyway, and then they made it official. Are you sure Adam Pearce hasn't been here? I feel like I've felt his presence.
Sunny. Hello, Sunny. So Sunny says, love Rhea down, but I'm hoping Raquel shows out. So much potential there.
I agree. I've been saying this for forever. Raquel Rodriguez is I like watching her matches. I don't know. There was like this, it's cool to hate on Raquel trend that I didn't appreciate. Yeah. Part of that came from Taekwon, who's curiously quiet and absent today.
I know.
But yeah, I never understood that. I think this is going to be a really a good match, especially because it's a street fight. It's going to be fun.
I think this is an instance what I think will happen. I don't know. I'm feeling the sauce today. I'm going to go Raquel by way of Roxanne Perez. I think Roxanne Perez is being bolstered and positioned to be Liv's replacement for the tag team division. Mm-hmm. And then also her replacement in the Judgment Day.
I agree.
Which I think at this point in time, the Judgment Day could use. I love the Judgment Day.
Shake them up a little bit.
But I think she injects a bit of life.
I agree.
So, but well, yes. Yeah, I agree. I hope. Yeah, I don't know why people hate on. Well, I don't know why they hate on most wrestlers or most people. But there's a particular. It's like, I don't know. It's like because they criticize maybe her in-ring work is one thing, but I feel like a lot of the hate we see is specifically on wrestlers' abilities on the microphone, and it's like you hate on them when they're on the microphone, so then they don't get put on the microphone anymore, and then so you're wondering why they're not there.
Yeah. You have to practice at those things.
Right. You have to have that experience. So anyway, yeah.
And I think she has, as she's been in Judgment Day, I think she has gotten, it's the same thing with Rhea Ripley. The more that she's in Judgment Day, the more she's able to like come out of her shell. Yeah. And she has more because she's on screen more.
Thanks, Edge.
Thanks, Egg. Hi, Once Your Villain. What a surprise. Yeah, it's not our usual time, but.
But yeah, I'm hoping, I'm going to predict Raquel Rodriguez by way of Roxanne Perez.
I will second that. I'm just going to agree with everything you say this. No, I'm just kidding. But although it is Rhea fucking Ripley.
It is Rhea bloody Ripley.
So, but also that could get us more Roxanne versus Rhea, which I'm always a fan of. So yeah, I'll say Raquel by way of Roxanne. Raquel, Rhea.
Roxanne, I want to be your man.
You only pop for the big events? That's the whole point of this show. We only come on and live stream. That's not true anymore, though. We did live stream just off the cuff random shit.
It's true.
Casuals. We're always called casuals. There's a lot of Raquel hate. My brother calls her Back L.
Because she's like jacked.
Just say you're jealous of her jacked, shredded back, whatever.
Or is he calling her a big back? Either way. Well, one of those are appropriate. The other's just not true.
It's just not true. Anyway, that's what we call a stallion. So yeah, and more people should start saying that. All right, next.
Raquel Rodriguez, Lash legend.
Megan.
She's the stallion.
I thought Rhea Ripley was a stallion, but she's only like 5'7", which is still pretty tall for a woman. But like, I thought she was like 5'10".
It's pretty tall for a man too.
Yes. You know what?
I got fucking roasted. So
by a child?
No, by a coworker. We were cleaning up, and my friend, she was talking about how her son's gonna be taller than her, and so I said, "Jesse, I got news for you. That's not gonna be hard." And she goes, without missing a beat, she goes, "I know you're not talking."
Oh no!
And I said, "You didn't let me finish. I was gonna say I'm the same way. You roasted me before I could get to myself." I was like, "Damn! Now I know how other people see me." It was funny.
What? Someone said. What was that joke that someone called you short, but it was like it came from nowhere.
So it was one of my best friends from college. It wasn't a joke. She fucking shared. This was on Facebook. I hadn't seen my friend. Sorry, we're not even talking about wrestling anymore. I hadn't seen my friend in like a year, and on. And I saw, I got tagged in this post. She shared on Facebook. She shared to, like, her family, and because I was tagged, everyone that is friends with me could, like, her family, friends, my family and friends could also, everyone we know on Facebook can see it. It was an article on a man who had gotten, like, this knee surgery that made him taller.
Yeah.
And she said, "John, here's a good option.
Something to consider." I think
something to consider.
That is so fucking funny. It's like
I messaged her. I'm like, "Why did you post this?
Why
thought you do that? It had nothing to do with anything."
I don't think I've ever made such like as good of a joke as that ever in my life. That was so good.
Anyway, even now, like you
didn't even do anything to provoke it.
What possessed her to fucking do that?
Yeah.
Well, I know what it was. It was that one time we did a show together in college, and she saw me standing under one of the set pieces and just goes, "Johnny, you're short." I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm sitting here trying to figure out what to do here.
Can you guys tell us if John is echoing? I fear you might be echoing.
Am I echoing, y'all? Is it when I move far from my mic?
No, I think it's when you yell a lot. You can't help it. It's just how you talk. No? Okay, good. Never mind. John has this Bronson Reed build. You could be his stunt double.
Yeah.
You're not saying things that we haven't said here.
Yeah. Listen, every time I see that, man, I do smile a bit because I'm like, this one's for us. Mi
representation.
Gente.
Remember when he shattered his ankle? I think about that sometimes.
Yeah. And then look, that man, Bronson Reed looks good, man.
Yeah.
He's looking real slim and trim, just a fucking unit out there.
He's always been a unit.
He's always been a unit, but he's cultivating that mass and he's not cultivating, he's harvesting.
Yes. He was cultivating, now he's harvesting.
That's a man right there. So thank you. I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
That is a compliment.
Where's all my Bronson Reed fans at?
Our Bronson Reed shapes.
I need the Bronson girlies, the Bronson boys.
Boys.
I couldn't say boy.
Bronson Brigade.
What the fuck? What are we talking about next?
Anyway, let's talk about the United States champion Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. See, this is the one where I got it off WWE's website and I said, wait a minute, that's going to be a match? I completely forgot about this. Was this a thing?
Yes.
I thought this was the spoiler you saw earlier.
No.
I was like, oh, well, I already know about it because of this. Oh.
No, I knew this.
Okay, I just missed it.
You remember on SmackDown? See, I remember SmackDown. I couldn't remember Raw for some reason. It's because I had that Friday off and I worked this Monday. No, I knew this was going to be a match.
Well.
Okay, so.
Look. Kyo. He's loafing. It's very cute.
So, this, honestly, this one's kind of hard.
This one is kind of hard.
So, for the last few weeks, one of the actual real life Bloodline members, I think Hikuleo, he's been signed to WWE for like the last few months and has yet to debut on NXT or main roster.
Interesting.
So a lot of people, there was a rumor that he was going to be debuting on SmackDown a few weeks ago, and it never happened. I'm not one of those people that's like every PLE, oh, they're going to bring out some new member of the Bloodline, whatever. This particular instance, I could potentially see them debuting someone now that, Solo's kind of rebuilding his own, group, his own family. If this member of the family doesn't want to be there, he'd just get another.
He's like,
right?
I'll just find another one. There are
so many
4,000 of them, yeah.
So again, I'm not one of those people who's normally like, oh, what if this person's coming out? I do think it's possible in this case.
It's always possible. Now, is this person someone who has like wrestled on the indies and other promotions?
Yes.
Extensively? Okay, so it's not someone like just coming up into it, like needs to go through the training center and all that stuff.
I mean, I'm sure they still, I'm sure they have been
extensively.
Yeah.
Like needs to go on NXT first.
Right. I don't know. I don't know him that well.
I don't know him at all.
Well, I don't know him personally.
This is all news to me. I shouldn't be shocked that there's more, but what's his name again?
Hikuleo? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh my god. Oh. He's Tama Tonga and Tongaloa's brother.
Where the fuck have they been?
Where have they been? Well, we know our king Tongaloa has been.
He's on throne somewhere. Wrestling.
What if they come back?
They might, and they might bring him along.
They should. They were like, "Oh, we found another one.
Found this one. Forgot about him."
Okay.
So I don't know. We could see any number of things happen. So part of me is
6'8". What do you mean?
How tall?
6'8"?
Who?
Hikuleo?
Coolio? R.I.P. King.
Not Coolio. Sorry, Coolio. He's 6'8", 264 pounds.
Huh.
I think he's the tallest of them all.
I mean, he's definitely not the shortest.
And he's definitely not the shortest. Who is the shortest?
Huh?
Who's the shortest?
Tama Tonga? I don't fucking know. I don't know that family. They're not actually related to the Samoan dynasty, I don't think.
Well, no, I know, because they're all Tongan. So no, they're not in the Samoan dynasty. Oh, they are actually by blood pact or whatever the fuck. He has a beautiful head of hair. I'll say that. Anyway, I feel like, okay, so we have options. I feel like it's not just going to be Jacob and Solo. It can't be. We might get the Usos, at least Jimmy, coming out for Jacob.
Maybe. How do you feel about the word on the street is that the Usos are coming back as a tag team. They're bringing the Usos back as a tag team.
I always figured they were going to get back together as a tag team.
And I think people are speculating. It's a little surprising given how popular Jay is on his own. If this is true. But I could see maybe that being a thing. Like, they're helping out. Especially if Solo has help. I could see them kind of teaming up with Jacob.
It could also be like a Blackpink situation where Blackpink is still signed as Blackpink, but signed to separate labels as individuals. So maybe they'll do
a reunion every now and again. Every
once in a while, they're doing a world tour, guys. Blackpink's on world tour.
Hell yeah,
coming up soon. But I think they can still have their individual stuff too.
It's like I want to say Solo, but I don't know.
I want Jacob to retain.
Well, it's not that I want Solo to win.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If I can't pick, then I'm going to go for what I want, and I want Jacob. Do you think Roman Reigns will come back today?
I don't know. I've been hearing rumors, but I've also heard he's coming back in SummerSlam.
Yeah. This is the first 2-night SummerSlam this year, right? Or is that next year?
Yeah. No, that's this year.
Okay.
In frickin' Jersey.
Yeah. Well, whoever wins, we do have SummerSlam connections for the King of the Ring stuff.
Oh, shit.
So maybe.
Soto.
What about the Roman who will show up tomorrow for this match? It's not Roman. You might have missed it. Is it?
We were talking about I don't know how to pronounce his name. Hikuleo.
He's 6'8". Did you know that?
That's what we were speculating.
Yes.
Because I know that's kind of been the rumor.
But there's
Cardi B.
I don't think Cardi B would be allowed in Saudi Arabia. Not for anything she did. Just, I don't know.
Hikuleo.
The second way you said it.
I don't remember how I said it.
I don't remember how you said it.
Hikuleo.
Thank you for the likes.
Well, thank you for the likes. Yeah.
But yeah, there's a baseball team worth of people that they can, a deck full of Pokemon that they could call at any moment.
What are you talking about? Why'd you do that?
I was going to say, which one is this one?
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah. I'm sorry. My brother liked Yu-Gi-Oh growing up.
Yeah, you said Pokemon though.
I know, because I was gonna say Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like, I don't know the logistics of Yu-Gi-Oh that much.
Why'd you fucking say it?
Because like Yu-Gi-Oh is not people in the cards, right?
It's not people.
What's in the cards? Because like Pokemon are animals.
I see what you're saying. No, the cards are just kind of cards.
It's like powers, right? Stuff like abilities.
From my understanding, most of the ways that people play Yu-Gi-Oh, to like actually have the monsters and whatever show up, like you have to be in like a big simulator room. They're not real. The consequences are what's real.
What the fuck? I'm so confused. See, and this is why I pivoted to Pokemon, because I'm like, cultural osmosis. I know a little bit more about Pokemon. I know Pikachu, I choose you, and that was the vibe I was going for.
There was an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh that was banned in the States because his like Yami Yugi form, that like Egyptian pharaoh or whatever.
Yes.
He fucking killed a guy. He lit a guy on fire with like a cigarette.
And
they just said, "Hey, maybe we don't show this one."
I saw worse than that on the Saturday cartoons.
Yeah. Sophie's here. Hi, Sophie.
Hi, Sophie.
I don't know if you scrolled through.
You're letting people watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, which was fucking terrifying and traumatic. You're not gonna let them watch some guy get lit on fire by. That's an anti-smoking campaign.
Did you see
That's what the kids need to see.
Courage the Cowardly Dog sign that was at WWE the other night?
You saw it. I never saw it.
It was a fucking sign of Eustace, a picture of Eustace, and it just said, "That's it. I'm getting my mallet."
I don't see, and I don't know what that means.
I don't know why. That's really
Hi.
Hi, Sophie. Welcome.
We're talking about Courage the Cowardly Dog.
So far, we've talked about a few matches. We're predicting Karrion Kross for the Sami Zayn Karrion Kross match. Mm-hmm. Predicting Raquel Rodriguez
by way of
Roxanne Perez beating Rhea Ripley
in that street
fight. And here we're kind of stuck. We also got a little distracted. You know what? Just you pick Jacob. I'm going Solo. Something tells me Solo's leaving with gold. That's just me.
Okay. We'll see.
That's just me.
But I do think we're gonna see somebody.
Perhaps a debut or a return. I don't think it's gonna be Roman.
Tongaloa.
Don't
jump if you can hear me, please, Tongaloa. Anyway. Okay.
Your favorite wrestler?
Huh?
We saw Tongaloa live.
We did see Tongaloa, and you know what? And he wasn't that bad, was he?
Wasn't that bad.
Whatever. I like to see all the people complaining about Tongaloa go up there and fucking
do what he does.
Flip around. Do what he does. Stand around.
Hit your brother in the head. You said stand around so quickly. Jesus Christ.
No, he's great. He's fine. Okay. All next, right. Let's talk about
chugga. Let's keep this train going.
Don't ever do that again. It wasn't even the words that you said. It was the way you looked me in my eyes when you said it, and I didn't like it. I didn't like that. You've never looked at me like that in 10 years. Don't ever do that again. Good Lord. Let's talk about the Queen of the Ring finals. We have Asuka versus Jade Cargill. And the winner of this match will be crowned 2025 Queen of the Ring, which has historically meant very little. But this time they'll earn, or this is something you said that they used to do. You earn a world title match at SummerSlam.
Yes, you do. That is what they get, plus the glory. They get a world title shot for their respective brand.
Yes. Okay.
At SummerSlam.
So it's kind of similar to like a Money in the Bank contract, but you don't get to pick.
Correct.
Okay. Well, yes. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty surprised who was Jade Cargill against in her semi-final match?
Roxanne Perez, remember?
Yeah. Okay. I was like, I remember thinking I wanted the other person to win. No offense, and I was kind of surprised that Jade won, but
yeah,
because it would have been really cool to see Asuka versus Roxanne.
Oh my God, that would have been an insane match. Okay, so
but we might get that in the future.
And I think this match will be good.
Yeah.
It's just I knew that I feel that Asuka versus Roxanne would have been like a great match. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is going to be a good match. I'm stuck on this one too because I was for sure that Asuka wasn't going to win her Queen of the Ring qualifying match, like that Fatal 4-Way. Mm-hmm. I was like positive she wasn't going to win that. And then she won that. And then she made it to the final. So like, don't get me wrong. I'm here for it. I love Asuka. I'm glad she's back and I'm glad she's killing it upon return. But I don't know. The fact that I feel like they haven't done as much with Jade Cargill as a singles competitor.
I feel like she needs something.
So I feel like now is the time that they're pushing her. So I'm gonna cautiously go Jade Cargill.
I also think, and this is being very shallow, I think Jade Cargill as queen will turn out some crazy outfits, and I would love to see those.
I'm jumping ahead to SummerSlam. Who's the Tiffy? Tiffy's the champ right now?
Yeah.
Hear me out. Because this is what I think is going to happen. You heard it here first, folks. Jade advances, has a match with Tiffy, beats her. Naomi cashes in on Jade.
Yes.
That makes so much sense.
That's really good. That's really good. I like that.
That's what I'm calling it now.
Okay.
I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. You know
We should
now.
rewatch Shang-Chi.
That's
a
great movie.
good. That's a good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like that logic. I also think Asuka is at such a different place. She's like an icon and a legend. I don't think she needs the Queen of the Ring.
Right. I don't know if she's ever been Queen of the Ring, has she? That'd be pretty cool.
We haven't had very many, have we? This is like a relatively new thing that they're doing.
No, because Zelina Vega, I think, was the very first.
Oh, wow. So, yeah.
I think.
And I don't think so. But I don't know. I just feel like there's more. Asuka doesn't need it.
Right.
I don't think.
It's just weird that. So, like, I think people are complaining too much about this, but it is a little weird that this PLE feels like it should have been a crown jewel and not a Night of Champions.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of championship matches on here, and there's not a lot of champions on the card.
You know what? And I didn't even really put that together.
Right. Because ultimately it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
But
what did you expect Night of Champions to be like? Every championship on the line? That'd be crazy.
I mean, it would have not every, but like I feel like I don't know. It's
More
just,
than
I think
2?
I think there's just 2.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird. Again, it doesn't. I do think people are going overboard with how much they're complaining about it, but because again, ultimately, whatever. As long as I like the matches,
yeah,
I'm fine.
I don't
But
really
it is a
care
little
what it's
odd.
called. Yeah, and I didn't even think about it.
And
honestly.
I think it's because these King and Queen of the Ring matches are there. Those are kind of supposed to be like, possible champions in the future.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but yeah, I'm going Jade. I'm going cautiously going Jade.
Okay, I'll go Jade too. But I'm really excited for Asuka, and I want her to do a mist.
Yes.
First mist back.
I mean, listen, if Asuka wins, that means we get Asuka and Io Sky at SummerSlam.
Oh,
which I would love.
That would be really good. But I also don't want the girls to fight.
Yeah, but I think the logical thing that would happen is for Jade to win the title off
that
Tiffany and get cashed in on.
Huge SummerSlam moment.
Yeah.
Oh, my ass hurts. I've been sitting all goddamn day. The fucking sun's in my eyes. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's talk about the men's King of the Ring final. We have Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Same thing. Whoever wins gets crowned King of the Ring. And earns a world title match at SummerSlam.
Did you say like that because of Cody Rhodes?
You know what? I didn't. And then I like halfway through, I was like, I forgot who's on the screen right now. Cody, it wasn't a dig towards
No,
you.
I am excited for this match.
I apologize.
All right, you
Me
guys,
too.
we're in a weird moment in the Perez Periodico timeline, sacred timeline of Perez Periodico. Kind of vibing with Cody a little more than we have in the past.
I always knew. I think it's because his podcast came out. And I've gotten more Cody than ever before. And I kind of like him, and he's kind of really funny. Uh-oh.
He is pretty funny.
And watching him interact with his wife, it reminded me of us.
Yeah.
I feel a kinship.
They go to Disney all the time?
They go to Disney all the time.
Oh, that's what we do.
That's what we do.
But yeah, so... And I will say, every time, as much... Again, all of my shit talking about Cody has always been canonical and in kayfabe, the character of who I am. But every time we watch him in a match, I'm like, damn. There's one thing I can say about Cody. It's a rarity to see someone have a bad match with him.
Yeah. He just has this like presence, and because he's so beloved.
Yeah.
That like the fans are always engaged in his matches, which makes it 10 times better.
Sophie says, I love Cody. Listen, I've always liked Cody. Don't get me wrong. Like,
yeah.
Again,
all of our hate was fake.
Stripping away all the hate. Yeah, the hate was all like in fun, in character, the character of John. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, it was his match with Jey Uso because a lot of people, again, not us in particular, but I know a lot of people complain about Jey Uso, but not Jimmy Uso, about the move set and how whatever. I'm like, everyone has their signature moves they do. Even Cody Rhodes has his signature moves he does in every single match. He and Jay put on a really good match on Monday night. Like, that was a solid fucking match. And I'm like, so I think the people who would have complained about Jay, I'm like, you watch that match, and again, I also, it takes two to tango, right? I mean, Cody was just as much a part of that. I'm like, man, his matches with AJ Styles, and like, it's like, even if I didn't really care for the storylines or whatever, like, he puts on a good match. Yeah. So I think him with Randy Orton, I am very much looking forward to this match.
They're gonna get so weird in this ring.
They're gonna get so fucking weird.
They're gonna get so nasty in this ring.
I watched the Randy Orton's Celtic Warrior workouts. Mm-hmm. He is so, like, just in that video, it's like he doesn't realize he's Randy Orton. It's just it's such a different side of him. It's so crazy.
He's just like really casual.
Yeah, and like just like a dude.
Yeah. Someone's dad.
Just like Nathan Fillion. Just a dude.
I don't know how many times I have to explain it to you that Nathan Fillion's not just a dude. You're just a dude. Nathan Fillion is... Oh, excuse me.
A man.
A deity.
What?
I don't know. A deity.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. Yeah, you wouldn't get it, John.
Who do you have?
Probably Cody.
Probably Cody.
Wait, who would they be competing
John
against?
Cena. No. Yes. Yes.
Who would Randy be competing against?
No, they would both be competing. They're both on SmackDown. No, that can't be. Because
I thought they were different. I thought... Hey, guys.
No, they're both on SmackDown.
They both on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Oh.
How'd that happen?
How'd that get in there?
I
don't know.
But no, they'd both be competing against John Cena. Or do they get to choose? No, they don't get to choose, do they? Was I wrong? Someone help me. Soto, you're back. Help me. Do they get to choose what champion they face, or is it of their respective brand?
I'm looking. Doesn't say. What are your thoughts on SmackDown? Did you watch since it was early? We haven't watched SmackDown yet.
Haven't watched. We're going to watch the replay at 8.
Yes, so no
I hope it still comes on at 8.
No spoilers. I wish they told me.
So it's for their brand. Both of these guys are SmackDown guys. Okay, so I was right.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, either one of them would go against John Cena. I think the idea is that Cody and Cena would have a rematch at...
I think either of them going against Cena would be
this great. Presents interesting opportunities. Either of them could get cashed in on by Mr. Money in the Bank, which could potentially lead us to either Seth versus Cody at WrestleMania rematch. Again, Seth Cody 4. Mm-hmm. Or we could have Seth versus Roman.
Oh.
No, Cena's not doing WrestleMania next year.
I forgot.
We could see Roman back in that picture. Although, I don't know about that one.
I feel like it makes sense. Like, do you think they're going to do SummerSlam without Cody Rhodes being in the main event?
Huh?
Do you think they're going to do SummerSlam without Cody Rhodes being in the main event?
If he wins?
If he doesn't win. Like, that to me doesn't seem...
Maybe he just wouldn't be on the card.
That seems crazy.
Yeah.
It seems more likely to me that he would win this match and then he would go against John Cena as the main event for SummerSlam. That seems more business-y to me. Do you think The Rock's gonna come out?
If Cody wins, 1,000,001 things could happen.
Well, 1,000,001 things can happen all the time, always.
Yeah. Because then do they continue Cody versus Randy for a while?
Interesting. Sorry, what did you say?
So would they continue Cody versus Randy for a while if Cody were to win this match and then win the title back? If Cena loses at SummerSlam, is The Rock going to show up to work? I love The Rock, but hey, man.
Where's he been? This was all his fucking doing. Whatever. Do you think The Rock will show up today?
He spilled the tea and fucked off.
Yeah, he's like, that looks messy.
Y'all deal with it.
Bye. The Raw female will probably win since SmackDown guy is winning. Just saying.
That's an interesting scenario you've presented.
Interesting. There's some balance in it. Impressive. Bummer.
I think Jade's winning. I would love for Asuka to win.
Yeah, it's one of the ones where I'm like, I don't really mind either way, but it just makes more sense to me if Jade won. Yeah. Because of what you said. Because I think that'd be fun.
Because I was saying, so I don't know if you were here for that. I was saying, the question is,
was boring for her. That's why she yawned. No, I'm just sleepy.
Damn.
Guys. It's a work day. I'm just sleepy.
So I don't know if you were here for my theory earlier, Soto. I was saying I think Jade wins, beats Tiffy at SummerSlam, gets cashed in on from Naomi. That's what I think, but I've been wrong many a time.
But that would be fun. So I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah, I'm going to go Cody. I think Cody's going to win.
I'll go Cody too, but I think this is going to be a fun, wild match. All right. Let's talk about the what's sure to be our main event of the night.
Maybe.
Or it's the first event. I don't know.
The first of 5 main events.
Yeah, they're all main events.
Night of main events.
The undisputed WWE champion John Cena versus CM Punk. CM Punk performing in Saudi Arabia.
Corporate man Punk. Capitalism man Punk.
Sellout Punk.
Well, both of mine. See, here's the thing. Both of mine started with a C.
Captain Hammer, corporate tool. Yeah. I mean, yeah. This is gonna be crazy. They're gonna go crazy for this over there. It'll be really fun.
Yeah.
Punkonomics.
Okay, I'm gonna start with this. I think Cena's winning.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Cena's winning.
I agree.
But what are the? Do you think this match is happening? All signs lead to yes.
I know. We were like, after it was announced, we were like, okay, so how are they gonna make it so that this isn't gonna be a thing? Punkonomics. Yeah, that's pretty good. We've just kind of been waiting for something to happen to make this match not go down. But it seems like it is.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that's indicate. And also, who would be the right replacement for Punk in this scenario? Drew McIntyre. DM Hunk. Where's DM Hunk at?
Oh my god.
Oh, she thought that suggestion was boring too.
I'm so sorry. I'm just
Punkonomics. I like that.
Damn, he circled back to it. He really likes it.
Go back to it.
If Drew McIntyre showed up, that would be
Drew.
I missed Drew. Where has he been?
We saw his last match in Saturday night's main event. He lost to Damian Priest. We haven't seen him since.
Yeah, he's embarrassed. Did you see that Damian Priest is dating Lola Vice? Or people are speculating that they're dating.
Lola Vice?
Yeah. I know. You wish it was you, don't you? Punk life. Priscilla, if you could be quiet, please, because we're filming. Oh. Actually, Priscilla, go ahead. Oh, no. Oh, no. He looks like when a Muppet's sad and it's puppeted away.
Sorry.
That was a terrifying noise you made. It was so loud. It wasn't a whale.
Fuck you. You just call me a fucking whale?
No, I was going to say, like, it wasn't a whale. It was like the sound of pain.
I thought you called me a whale.
Wait, like, you're in the same place. How many times we have to... Y'all didn't tell me that my dirty jeans were here.
Damn.
Oh my god, how embarrassing.
Wait, you're in the same place?
We've been we're in the same room and everything. I'm looking right at him. That's why I remember when he looked me in my eyes in that weird way. Yeah, that was in person. Oof, woof. Anyway.
No, I didn't see that. That pisses me off.
I'm sorry.
She's closer to my age.
Is that true?
You said Lola Vice?
I hope you can hear my typing because that makes it 10 times more funny.
She's 26. Fuck you.
She's 26? I don't understand ages. I'm so bad at guessing people's ages. I wouldn't have guessed that. He's 42.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just typed in Damien. Jesus. Damian Wayne.
Hold on, let's do some math here. Let's get the calculator out. 42 minus 26. 16. Oh. That's the gap.
Hey, listen, he's a good-looking guy.
That's true.
I'll give it to him.
That's true. Just saying. Some people's parents are 16 years older than them.
He's freaking yoked.
Jacked. I thought she was older. I think it's just because every time I see her, she's in full stage makeup.
Yeah. Did you update your mic?
I did. I did because someone kept yelling at me, and guess what? We've still had issues with the echo.
Yeah.
So
I'm starting to think it wasn't her.
It was never me. We're still. I mean, this is the second time we've used it, so we're still trying to figure it out. But yes, I got it for my birthday. My family gave it to me.
Yeah. So let us know if we sound like shit, or if I sound like shit.
Yeah, for echoing or anything, please. Thank you. Also, yeah, it's right here, right in frame, because I can't put it anywhere else.
Well, she could, but she doesn't want to put it on a.
I don't want to be eating it like you are. Anyway.
Anyway.
Do you think we're going to get any outside interference on this one?
Yeah, The Rock. That would be fucking crazy, actually. But no.
I mean, Saudi Arabia can pay for The Rock to come.
Travis Scott.
No. And do what? What do you think? You think he's going to try to... Didn't he, like, punch Cody Rhodes in the face really bad or, like, kick him or something? If he tries that on this is CM Punk, sorry, not Randy Orton. If he tries that on CM Punk, I don't think Punk's just going to take it and be nice.
Who did what now?
Didn't Travis Scott, like, punch Cody Rhodes in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, CM Punk, renowned for starting actual fights.
Yeah, I don't think he'll take that lightly, but am I the problem? Oh, I remember I asked y'all for your opinion on the Hamilton performance.
Listen, there's one Hamilton performance I can tell you about. And it was the performance from the original Broadway cast in the third preview in the Richard Rogers Theater, which I was in attendance for with my family.
The sun is shining on me.
And the sun was shining on me.
And the sun was shining on him. No, I wasn't invited to attend that performance.
Okay, I didn't know you. Didn't meet you yet.
I don't know if that's true.
It's shockingly true.
You could just be saying stuff. I saw Hamilton at the Straz.
We did.
Tampa. We
saw that performance.
And I saw the Disney Plus performance.
There was some lady a couple rows behind us who was just sobbing.
Well.
She's like...
That was my mom. I'm just kidding.
No, it wasn't.
I'm a big proponent of pro shots. So I like watching the pro shot on Disney Plus. Pro shots are the best seat in the house. I will take a pro shot over going to see it in person any day.
You know, it's another good pro shot. Newsies.
Yes.
Love Newsies.
Phantom in the
Phantom
25th
at the Royal Albert
anniversary.
Hall. Les Mis in concert at the O2.
Haven't seen that one. I've seen bits and pieces. Is that the one with Rahmin?
Yeah. He's not Valjean in that.
Is that the one with Nick Jonas?
Yes. It is the cast of Les Miserables and Nick Jonas.
Nick was there. You still haven't seen it? It's only like 5 minutes from the Tony performance. Hey, listen, we've been busy. And also, here's the thing. You told us that while we were at Walt Disney World on vacation, and then we promptly forgot.
And then we came home and had to paint the living room.
We did paint the living room.
Could have had it on while I guess where we did that, but We were watching Jersey Shore.
We were watching Jersey Shore.
You know, I'll watch it before we start. We watch SmackDown.
Okay.
We'll watch it.
Okay. As long as it's only 5 minutes.
I'm glad you remember where I told you.
We were looking at pins in the Emporium at Magic Kingdom. I remember that.
Yeah.
The fucking sun.
Well, why do you have the blinds open?
Because the sun wasn't shining in before, John, and I wanted the sunlight in here.
Oh my God, you're singing "There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow." That's been in my fucking mind all week because my kids did that.
Big beautiful tomorrow.
Stop it. Anyway, who do you have?
You know what's been stuck in my head for 2 weeks? Moonbeam ice cream.
Bing chilling.
Oh my God. I want John Cena. I think John Cena's going to
I think John Cena will probably win.
Yes. Well, yes.
Well, yes. Especially if Cody wins, John Cena. If Randy wins, probably John Cena.
Probably also John Cena, yeah. It's a pretty
Now I gotta wait another 2 weeks for a response.
Maybe we'll bake it into our next podcast episode.
We'll watch it on the podcast.
No.
We'll start the episode that way. Lynn, if you're watching, or if you see this, Mr. Manuel, Mr. Miranda. Lynn, okay, we're not that cool. We don't know each other. Manuel. Yeah, Lin-Manuel.
Colombia.
I got to take my picture with him when I saw the show.
And he signed your playbill too, John.
That's cool.
Shut the fuck. And he followed you on fucking Twitter.
He does. Fun fact, guys. Lin-Manuel follows Perez Periodico on Instagram. Go check it out.
Anyway, this is why you don't bring up Hamilton around. John.
R-Truth.
Oh, I didn't even think of the Ron Killings of it all.
Do you think they would do that again?
3-time comedy rule, right?
I guess so. Do you think Truth takes the match instead of CM Punk? I feel like you piss a lot of people over there off.
Yeah. I feel like it has to be CM Punk at this point. For that exact reason. I think they'd make a lot of people very upset.
Or, listen, we know Saturday night's main event is Goldberg's last match.
No.
Who's to say?
I didn't want to talk about Goldberg.
Who's to say that his second to last, the greatest of all time versus the greatest of all time, Cena versus Goldberg, once in a lifetime.
2-minute match.
2-minute fucking match.
No.
It could happen.
Goldberg.
Look, the likes are going fucking crazy. Goldberg versus Cena. Triple H, you bitch, book it.
Oh man. No, Goldberg can have his one match in Gorga, and then he can fuck off.
Oh, so he said no. Hey Tom, thank you.
Hey, Tom.
Thank you for the likes and for the gift there.
They don't want to risk hurting Cena.
Listen. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
No, they
get him in there.
You need someone younger with more pliable bones, like Gunn, to face Goldberg, just in case.
Goldberg.
My prediction? Goldberg.
My prediction? Goldberg.
No.
DQ by way of Goldberg. In the Berg. Brock Lesnar?
Don't ever speak that. Please. Do you know how easier it is to breathe without fucking Brock Lesnar?
The looming threat of Lesnar. The
looming threat of Lesnar for the past, 2 years or whatever since he's been here. Oh, it's been fantastic. No, we haven't watched SmackDown yet. One True Villain. Don't spoil it. I need Cena to be a true heel and lose by DQ on purpose. He has championship advantage, so he would keep it with a DQ. That's interesting.
I would like that also. I think...
And I feel like we don't utilize that privilege quite enough. It's always there. It's always threatened. Oh, well, she's got to get her back in the ring because she has champion's advantage.
I feel like he'll probably hit Punk with the belt, right? That's been his thing recently.
Yeah. And he's going to be like, I just hit you with the belt that I'm going to take when I leave or whatever.
It would be the most this match thing to do if they don't even have the actual match, if they start and he just kicks him in the nuts and then gets disqualified
immediately.
Yeah.
And then CM Punk can say like, "Well, I never wrestled in Saudi Arabia."
Get your bag, King. I guess. Corporate man Punk.
Anyway, but yeah, so that's gonna be
going Cena.
Our main event, and it sounds like we're both going Cena.
I'm senile for Cena.
Best way to ruin wrestling, if you ask me. That's a good point. And that's its goal.
Goldberg.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for us.
Goldberg versus Cena, Night of Champions, wins the title, goes to Saturday night's main event, beats
Gunther,
gets the fucking title, double champ, gets cashed in on,
loses
both titles.
2-belt Goldberg.
2-belt Berg. Book it, you cowards.
What's his name?
Huh? Bill Goldberg.
2-belt Bill.
2-belt Bill.
Bootstrap Bill Turner. Bootstraps.
After that promo tonight about... Oh, I haven't seen it. Oh my God. I haven't seen it.
Don't look. We haven't seen it yet. John is echoing now.
Oh, no. It's because I'm getting loud.
It's because he's getting loud.
Did it happen as I got louder? Did I move away from the mic? Am I still echoing?
Is it when I move away from the mic? Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to tweak that a little bit. But yeah, so the person who sent you this wants you to know.
Flood the chat. Am I?
Oof. When you're loud.
It's when I'm loud.
Interesting. So maybe you need to learn how to shut the fuck up, and then you can shut the fuck up after that. I closed all my.
I wonder if it helps to raise my gain for when I'm loud, or to lower my gain.
Probably lower. How about you just speak softer?
I try.
What if we do a whole episode where John's whispering? You perverts would love that, wouldn't you?
So I think
the sun went away, but now it's back. Oh, sorry.
I think John Cena's gonna win this one.
I think John Cena's gonna win this one too.
And possibly Bill Goldberg's gonna come out.
I don't think if Bill.
Can you guys tell me what was that like for you guys?
I was in the middle. If Bill Goldberg comes out into my screen, I'm turning the TV off.
I can't hear you.
Good. It's not for you. It's for them. Should we do ASMR? We should do an ASMR episode of like ringside or pre-preview. I think that'd be so fun.
I think we'll do that if
Wrestling
we ever decide.
ASMR.
If we ever decide to do a Patreon or something and put that behind a paywall, because I'm not giving that to Freaky Deakies for free. Wrestling ASMR.
Wrestling ASMR with our feet up in the camera.
Hang on.
Oh no.
By God, he hit him with the 3 deadliest letters of the WWE. The RKO. This right here's a slobber knocker. That's what JR used to say.
Slobber knocker?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Stone cold.
We want tables.
1, 2, 3. He said call a match. Whisper 1,
2, 3.
And he's done it. The childhood dream come true.
What?
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Anyway, call a match whispers. Call the 1, 2, 3.
What?
This has opened up such a world of possibilities.
This is I will admit we've been doing pre-preview for a while. I think this might be up there with one of the weirdest episodes we've done. Yeah.
But whisper wrestling, I think it has legs. I think we can whisper. I think if we whisper, let's do a whisper wrestle recap of our picks for Night of Champions and put it on TikTok and see how it does.
And just like not acknowledge the fact that we're just whispering.
Yeah, we can just put it in the caption like whisper wrestling.
I mean, I have my little lavalier mics. We could do it.
I think we should do it. Guys, you're about to see something crazy on the TikTok page. Someone stop it too.
Someone stop. Someone stop the damn match. He's climbing up the fireball ladder.
The loud ass claps.
Oh my God. All right. Well, those have been our predictions.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. This has been a weird.
Sorry about this one, guys.
It's been a weird episode.
Apologies.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in and for engaging with us and just talking to us while we make our predictions. We always love doing these. So if you're not already, please follow us on all the various socials. That way you can be notified of any time we do go live. Most times we're on here for pre-preview, but sometimes we'll do a ringside live and just kind of no script, no template, no format. We just come in and we just talk to each other, to the chat, and it's usually a pretty fun time. So make sure you're following us there. We also have our podcast, Ringside with John and Kendra. You can check that out wherever you stream your podcast on the major streaming platforms.
Whisper Wrestling Entertainment.
TM.
I know you wrote it, but we're taking the credit for that one. TM.
Tom himself is a voice actor, so like, keep your DMs open, fam, because I mean,
you never know.
We might have to commentate a match,
in
like
Whisper.
just have like a WrestleMania 17, like the TLC ladder, the TLC match.
Yeah.
Just react to it with whispers. Oh man.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we're Perez Perry.
Oof. At Perez Periódico.
Everywhere, yes. You were saying follow all the social medias, but you didn't say what they were called.
Yes, you usually do your little. Oh, you're right. I didn't. God.
But that's only on Twitch. They can't see it on TikTok.
And Kendra sometimes will pop on Twitch to play a little game, play a little video game.
I randomly played an hour of Dress to Impress on Roblox on Twitch exclusive. So make sure you're following us on there for the next time that desire strikes. And did I win? No. I got third once.
Hey.
Pick number 3, my lord.
Well,
I got third once. These little kids don't know what the fuck fashion is, quite frankly. That's okay.
Well, if you're not first, you're last. Doesn't matter if you lose by an inch or a mile. Okay. Familia.
Thanks, Dad. Familia.
Yeah, isn't that a Fast and the Furious thing?
I've never seen those movies.
Familia.
I did it for The Rock. Anyway,
That's
John, we have to go. We simply have to go. All right. Well,
oh my God, he's broken in half.
Oh my God, we have to do it. Okay. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry.
Godspeed. Godspeed, and God forgive us.